Hey everybody, welcome ho to the holiday TRIDENTCast. We are here with the holiday spirit, especially Aki over here, in such good cheer. Look at him, just
holidays.
He's got the proper accoutrement.
Holiday spirit. So, for those of you that are just joining us on the chat, holiday question of the month: do you say caramel or caramel? Let us know in the chat. Type care-a-mel or car-mule in the chat and let us know. I say caramel.
That's
and a lot of people are saying caramel. So yeah. Anyway,
3 votes for that so far.
3 votes for caramel. You know what that means? Theme song. And we're back. Hey everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Now
Tonight.
You know all our secrets, sorry.
yeah, they know everything about us, that we say caramel instead of caramel. And I left all the stuff that I wrote down to talk about over on the couch, on the other couch, the other area. I'm a bad host. I'm gonna walk right in front of the camera.
Quick, entertain them.
Yeah, entertain them. They'll leave.
That sucks.
that was really bad. All right, I got it.
And you know it.
Okay, gentlemen, what are we drinking tonight? What do we got?
I got the Nutella chocolate hazelnut stout by Carbon 4. I think Aki brought it.
No, I bought it.
That's a brand.
I brought this one, the Kalamazoo Stout.
Got it.
Yeah.
By Bell's.
Yeah, you guys. That's Kalamazoo Stout. You're having.
I am actually just having a good old Moon Man. I am.
Oh man.
I am going out of
man.
season and having an IPA right now, or an APA, an NCPA.
NCPA?
No Coast.
No Coast Pale Ale.
Because this is generally like full-on stout season, so I guess I'm weird. Sorry.
Well, I don't have anything yet, so let's open this sucker up. We got a big old bomber, the Petrus Aged Pale, 7.3%. On a sour scale, 5 out of 5 on it. So this is a super sour scale beer, product of Belgium. Everybody loves Belgium. We love Belgium. We were just in Belgium. We talked about that on the last
10
Friday.
out of 10 with Belgium again.
Jeremy says, cut the crap, who's getting in their boxers tonight? Well, that depends on how much you pay us. Because
cut the crap.
Because last time, let me tell you,
cut the crap and show us the crap.
we made $50 by taking off our pants on the internet. I feel great about that. I hope you do too. All right, let's pop this sucker up. Let me see if I can hit.
If we cut the crap, there'd be nothing left.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Let me see if I can hit the camera with this. Here we go. Come on. Oh, come on, almost there. Man, every time we try to do that, it just doesn't work.
You should try the katana.
Oh, yes, slice it with a sword. Have you ever seen anybody actually do that, like, for real? Because I've only seen pictures on the internet, and I don't trust. Anybody else want some of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that.
So we're this is an
too fast
early
for beer.
Early December TRIDENTcast.
Thank you.
Slash a late November TRIDENTcast. We didn't quite get to the TRIDENTcast in November. Sorry about that. There was a bunch of people traveling, a bunch of people with family medical leave. We give out full. We do full family health and dental here at Lords of Trident LLC. And so no, don't ask, don't tell.
Bereavement and pregnancy leave.
Bereavement, pregnancy leave. Yeah, one time Brent got pregnant and he was gone for a whole 9 months. It was a real.
But he was fully covered.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, we believe in full coverage here at Lords of the Trident LLC, especially when it comes to beer. Let's try this guy out. Petrus. Cheers to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. E-Dub is in the chat.
Being slightly ahead of the beat.
E-Dub.
Yeah.
Bears Packers coming up.
Woo!
That is 5 out of 5.
That is
sour.
5 out of 5 sour. I like it.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have a whole lot of body to it, but it definitely has a sour bite to it.
Just like your mom.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
If you like to see us drink not great beer but shitty beer, you need to tune in at the end of the month. We are doing our yearly year-end shitty beer spectaculars, the Fangs Metal Beer Club live event of the century. You love it. You know it every single year, where we blind taste test the shittiest of the shitty macro brews out there to decide which macro brew reigns supreme. And I gotta say, it's changed over the years. A lot of people we thought it was gonna be PBR. 1 year for me it was Miller High Life. 1 year for me it was PBR. What was it last year that everybody decided? Hams didn't win, but you know.
Are you sure? Because the quote is Larry was right.
I don't think Hams won.
Well, E-Dub, I don't blame you for turning Enterprise back on. Cheers, man.
I was going to say, when I said Enterprise, I'm like, Ty, you have to do the, it's been a long
year, hopping from space to space. It's not the words of the song, but you know. Yeah.
Keystone!
Yeah, I do think this year we should have Milwaukee's best.
Yeah, we're going to do... So the rules of the contest...
Don't do Heineken like we did.
Oh, we'll have Heineken, too.
Really?
The rules of the contest, right, of the shitty beer blind taste test, the rules are very simple. It has to be a Pilsner, no light beer, no ice beer, no malt liquor. It has to be just a straight Pilsner, and heavily preferred macro brews. So your Budweiser, your Miller High Life, your Milwaukee's Best, your maybe Keystone, maybe Heineken, maybe Liney's O, PBR.
And Hams.
Montucky should be in there.
Montucky Cold Snack. We gotta do Montucky Cold Snack.
That's a good idea.
Larry says Keystone. I like the idea of Keystone.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if, like, for a second year in a row, we're all like, we all try.
E-Dub, no lights.
Yeah, no lights. Sorry, no natty lights. Sorry, E-Dub. But it would have to be natty fulls.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be really funny if we all again get Fosters and go, oh god.
Oh yeah, we're doing Fosters again this year because we have to have a baseline of.
So we're up to like 11 choices now, which means we're all going to be passing out in Ty's basement.
That's right. Oh, Schlitz. Well, but you know, I mean, like 11 normal macro beers. I mean, we'll have little taster guys of it. So I don't think that'll be akin to like 1.5 regular beers for us. I think
the main thing I remember was. Mainly just Brett and I, who's not here. Brett and I just being heartbroken that High Life did so poorly. That's the main thing I remember.
We rated High Life pretty low last year. So can High Life make a comeback? You will have to find out. We are planning on the shitty beer blind taste test live coming at the very end of the month. Probably like... like the 28th, sometime
29th, I think,
29th, like the last Sunday, somewhere like that. We will let you know far in advance, especially for those people who are on the Patreon, patreon.com/Lords of the Trident. And you might be wondering, hey, why is Brett not here? Well, it's because he got sick with the dragon pox because he had too many Schlitz. So he schlitzed all over his couch, and then he blatzed, all over the bedroom, and he passed out, and he's not here. So.
Pour one out for your homies right here on the couch.
Yeah. Yep. So, so we got that going on.
Steel Reserve.
Oh God, no, Luke, no Steel Reserve. Isn't Steel Reserve? Isn't that a malt liquor?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's a malt liquor. So.
And Pat, hello. It says Smirnoff. Does Smirnoff make
Smirnoff? No, Smirnoff is a iced
malt
drink,
beverage.
malt beverage.
Malt beverage.
Yeah. So has to be Pilsner. Has to be shitty. Standard microbrew.
Not light or ice.
No light or ice.
If only we could get a grain belt.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if we could get a
grain belt. I feel like grain belt is...
we can.
Grain belt is kind of a level above the rest of those.
You don't know until you do the blind taste test.
True.
Oh, yeah. We think grain belt is good.
The other thing that's difficult about that is I feel like by the 5th or 6th one, you don't really know what you're even tasting anymore.
Because
it's just all cold and like really fizzy and all kind of tastes like a bar floor.
Yeah.
If you want to see like disappointment, like you saw with Brett.
Yeah, I do.
I think we should do Labatt and Grain Belt because I love them so much. But you could see my heart get crushed live on TV.
Yeah.
As we unanimously decide that they're fucking awful.
You can see the exact frame where his heart breaks. We should get Molson too, because I've
What's that?
Molson, the Canadian Pilsner that I I think that is pretty bad. So
I'm down.
All right. So keep watching on the YouTube channel, on the Facebook. and especially on the Patreon. Thank you to everybody who is currently on our Patreon and is in the chat. Patreon.com/Swords of the Trident. It totally keeps us afloat and keeps us doing crazy, fun, and amazing stuff for all of you. So we had. I mean, right now we've got 18 people watching live, which is kind of nuts for us because like at the beginning of the year, right?
So just to go back for a second, the oyster crackers, that's actually a really good tip.
Oh, oyster crackers. Yeah. Good job, Edub.
Thank you.
At the beginning of the year, right, we had a heck of a crazy year. Because since it's December, we're starting to get into like year in review kind of stuff, and we are getting in all the Spotify data, all the YouTube data, and man, we had an absolutely nuts year. We started the year out with like 700 or 800 YouTube subscribers, right? And right now we've got 7,100 YouTube subscribers. So stocks are up tenfold. Stocks are up.
So at that rate, we'll have 700,000 at the end of next year.
Exactly, 700,000.
Sounds good.
Yep. Mark my words. We'll have 1 million YouTube subscribers. We'll get that silver or gold or bronze play button. So YouTube, get the package ready. We'll send you an address.
Any year now.
Any year now. But no, it was absolutely nuts. And the main kind of driver of our YouTube subscription was the Metal Bands React to Pop video, which was really, really awesome for us. And speaking of that, it got taken down recently.
Which one?
Metal Bands React to Pop.
It's back up now.
It's back up, but for a time it was taken down. And what band did you think took down? They manually.
Are you talking about the first one?
Yeah. The first one we did.
Second one was Nickelback.
The second one was Nickelback, and that one
one
got taken down like right away, like within a day or two.
Yeah.
But the first one, the one that's at 1.1 million views right now, what band do you think manually took that down out of all the bands?
That wasn't Ass Cash. That wasn't the second
Ass
one.
Cash was second one.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to think of it. How about the guy with the tiger?
Nope, not the guy with the tiger.
Skibbity.
Skibbity took it down.
Skibbity.
Wap-pa-pa. Skibbity wap-pa-pa-pa-pa. The new Macarena.
The flossing?
No, not the flossing. The
Skibbity?
Welcome aboard, John.
The actual awesome like song that everybody kind of liked that wasn't gossip. But Skibbity wap-pa-pa. They took it down. They manually went through and they manually put a copyright claim on it, which is weird because Skibbity became so popular because they said, hey, this song is use it, remix it, use it in all your videos.
Just kidding.
So we can sue you.
And then a year later they come by and they're like, I don't like your videos, I should take it. Wonderful YouTube video. It would be a shame if it were to go away.
So why is it back up?
I don't know why it's back up, but Cole, I was coming back from North Carolina and Cole messaged me and he's like, dude, Skibbity took our video down, and I'm like, what? And yeah, it was down for a couple days. It's back up now. I don't know why. Hopefully, it's still back up because it's like 100,000, maybe less than 100,000 views away from being Cole's #1 video of all time. His #1 video of all time has 1.2 million views. We have 1.1 and some change. So watch out, internet. Lords are coming. We're going to take you by storm.
Some good points here. 2019, so we could actually be a decade in review.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
A fine point. When do I start seeing some ROI? The answer is yeah. More like a butt plug. Well, that's self-explanatory.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta say, although I kind of lament how fast time goes by, I am looking forward to being able to call these next several years the 20s and
the roaring 20s. Hey, I got flagpole sitting.
In the past, what do you call it? The teens?
The teens,
I've called the 2000 teens, but it just doesn't sound good.
It sounds...
And then when you say early 2000s, it's like people in the future are going to be like, does that mean 2000 to 2010 or the first 20 years or two? So it's going to be nice to be able to actually have a decade now. Be able to have a term to use for the decade.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, people in the chat that are in the chat, what did you call the period of 2010 through 2019? Did you give it a name? Did you call it the teens? Were we in our teen years? Or did you just... Because I didn't call it anything. But what did you let us know in the chat?
I called it my 30s.
You'll have to speak up, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, decade in review from playing the basement of a pizza parlor to touring Europe.
Yeah.
Decade in review. There it is.
Had some laughs.
Had some laughs.
Had some beers.
Had some cries.
Yeah.
broke down in a trailer park in West Virginia. It was a great time.
Broke down in a trailer park. Broke down by the lake in Madison. Broke down on I-94.
Don't remind me of that van.
Broke down somewhere in Canada.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have that van anymore.
Went through a bunch of drummers.
Yeah, we went through a bunch of drummers. Holy shit! Like, yeah, how many drummers did we go through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on our 6th drummer right now.
We hope.
Yeah.
Was the first guy with the bike helmet? Was he
Danalog?
Was he in the band still in 2010? I didn't say special. I just said guy with the bike helmet.
No. I guess I'm including like really early 2009 in like the year in review. Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. So
Tom, you made it.
Hey Tom, how you doing,
buddy?
Oh hey.
Live, laugh, loved. Yeah, we totally live, laugh, loved. Yeah. So that came out. One of the big things that came out that was really cool for us is, along with the YouTube views, our Spotify numbers shot like way up. We're at 350,000 streams this year, which is really pretty awesome. Kind of compared to other bands that are sort of in the same wheelhouse that I saw with us, like A Sound of Thunder had 412 and Helium Priam had 450. So we're like kind of in shooting distance, you know, because music is a competition and we need to take them down. You're going to be crushed into the ground, you lesser bands. You hear me? You hear? Because music is all about competition. That's
the
what
Brad
it's about.
Van Claude Van Dam band.
Yeah. So we're going to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and take all the 0.003 cents for every stream.
Well,
Every drummer exploded, Larry.
Yeah. To go back one point, I think it's going back to the Metal React video.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is how we met Tom.
Yeah.
That is how we met the burlesque troupe.
Yeah.
Every European.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. And that's phenomenal.
It's incredible.
And, yeah.
To have like a real life thing come of something like that is super cool.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, where would we have been? We would have still been in Europe if that hadn't have happened, but like, we wouldn't have been. I mean, we would have been in a lot more dire straits in Europe. I think if we didn't get to hang out with Tom, if we didn't get to meet the burlesque troupe, you know, see Christine. All those people, all the Patreon backers over in Europe. It was super cool hanging out with them.
And if this, you know, obviously we want to continue to develop this, you know, the timing of that was so fortuitous, you know, to do that, you know, a few months, you know, or 6 months before you went to Europe. It's a really, really good way to, you know, it's a foundation to build on and grow on. And yeah, I mean, thank you guys.
So what you're saying is we got to take off more of our pants. We got to get more viral videos going, right?
Yeah. Make fun of shit more, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. So yeah, we had I think in general we had an interesting year. We had a really good year in terms of like reaching people, you know, and hopefully hopefully the Roaring 20s are going to be even more better. That's what I said.
Kill more better.
Kill more better.
More like the purring 20s.
The purring 20s. the collapsing 20s. So before we get into the stuff that we did over the last, you know, month or so, we should talk about the show that we played like this last weekend at the Crucible.
Sure.
Yeah. So the Crucible, or as our good friend Sean Delory refers to it as, the Sex Palace, is a brand new club here in Madison. that is in a big giant warehouse, and it kind of took over the clientele of like the Inferno, which for the people who are watching in Madison, or maybe for the people who are not from Madison, the Inferno was kind of like a very what's a good way to put it? It was very sort of like
Sex cauldron.
Sex cauldron.
It was a dance club that dabbled in mild S&M.
Yeah, it was sort of like a place where you'd like dress up in leather, spank me, daddy, suspend me from a hook on the ceiling, kind of a place. But
pour wax on people.
Pour wax on people.
Be a footstool for a dominatrix for 30 minutes.
But whatever. In like a healthy way, not in like an angry way.
Yeah.
Like everybody was all about the spank me, daddy. Portion of it. So, yeah. So the Crucible kind of took over after the Inferno went under, and they've been doing shows there, metal shows. They do dance stuff.
They do a masquerade ball every month.
Yeah, every month.
That's interesting.
Every month.
Yeah. And it was the stage there is huge. It's humongous.
Every room in there is huge.
Yeah.
The green room, the backstage, the stage.
Yeah.
The viewing area, the bar. It's very spacious.
Yeah,
it's
really like
whoever decided to do that layout was A+ to them, because they were very clearly thinking about clubs from the past, like here were the different difficulties. We're gonna just solve all of that in one shot, and they did a great job.
Yeah. Good sound. We played with 3 other bands. First up was A Millennial from the Appleton, Green Bay, Oshkosh, Fox Valley kind of area. We played with them once before at SV2. Really good singer. I really like that guy's voice. He's got a fantastic voice.
Guitarist quite good too as well.
Yeah. They've got some pretty monster players. And then Madison locals, the Flame in the Void, which we played with at Battle Beast.
Yes.
They're up and coming. They're really cool. I think they do really good.
The singer she has green hair.
The singer has green hair.
Green hair.
Yep. Let's see. And then after that was
Coon Anoon.
Yeah, Coon Anoon, spelt CWNANNWN. ANNWN.
Yep.
That
was a real. I had a good time talking with those guys and catching up with them. The last time I saw those guys was when I was still in Luna Mortis, and I played with them, I think, at Club Underground in the Twin Cities in 2008, I think it was.
Club
2009.
Underground?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So, anyway, it was a lot of fun to catch up with those guys and see them again. They have some really... they have interesting vocal melodies and a really good harmonized guitar arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and then it was us. We got on at 12:30, and we finished at 1:15, 1:20. And I didn't think anybody was gonna be I really didn't think anybody was gonna be there. But we still had a really great crowd.
You guys really came through for us.
You did.
Yeah.
We had a big, strong, throbbing crowd.
Gorgeous, beautiful, strong, throbbing, virile.
We had a wonderful crowd. Everyone stayed till the end. Everyone was really into it. So thank you.
Yeah.
We played an encore at 1:15 in the morning or whatever.
And it wasn't just one more. People were screaming.
We went backstage and the drummer from Kuna was well, you better have another fucking song.
Yeah.
So
that felt good.
It was a lot of fun.
Felt good.
I know I was sitting over on the monitor or sitting on the speaker on the stage, and Brett started the beginning of Across the Line, and then my cable got caught on one of the hooks on the thing, and I snapped, and then my guitar's going wah, right over the. And I was like, sorry, shit, didn't mean to do that.
Yep.
Sorry.
He looks over and he's like,
we have this great stacked chorus, and all of a sudden all you hear is open string. Yeah. Whip.
Yeah.
Thanks to Steve Meyer for doing a great job with sound that night too.
Yeah.
So Eggplant.
Eggplant 100 Productions.
Yeah. So great work and thank you.
Yeah. Man, Club Underground. We played once at Club Underground. Aki, you remember Club Underground?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, what a place.
$5.
You suck, Jimi Hendrix.
You
I love you.
Yeah, we played. We got for anybody who's never heard this story. It was early days of Lords. It must have been. God, I don't know. Maybe it was like our fourth or fifth like touring show or like out of town show. Maybe. What do you think, Aki?
Elliot was in a band, right?
Elliot was in the band. Yeah. And I mean, it was pretty early. It must have been like 2010.
It was before me, and I joined in June 2010.
Yeah. So maybe like late 2009, 2010. We went to Club Underground. We were playing with a band. We were playing with a couple
really
other bands, but the one that I always remember is Big Bang Fury, which I thought I misread, and I thought they were Big Bang Furry. So I thought it was like a bunch of
very, very different.
Yeah, I thought it was like a bunch of like furries that were gonna get up on stage in full fursuits, and I was all excited. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then they got up, and it was all like, torn off sleeves and like, tribal tattoos, and and they were like, ooh, and your chains and stuff like that.
You have to buy a truck now,
right? And they were just kind of like.
I think to this day they had the most offensive banter. Like
they had
who's ever been to prison?
Yeah.
Oh God,
the two pieces of band. Oh, and so I convinced some of my friends from high school who had moved to Minneapolis to come out and see us, and they came, just as this band started, and it was it was a bit And also, Aki's good friends from Carbondale drove how many hours?
So Dan and Tom drove like 7.5, 8 hours to get to Madison.
Yeah.
And then straight from there, us three and Ty, we all went in my minivan. We all drove to the Twin Cities.
Oh my God!
Get in the minivan.
So they go in between one of their songs. They're like, "Hey, I got a question. How many people out?" And I mean, there was probably like 15 people there, maybe.
Right.
How many people out in the audience have ever been to prison?
And actually, like a couple people,
a couple people were like,
"Woo,
yeah." Did you get your shit pushed in? Woo! I mean, like...
And then their song, Speak English or Die.
Yeah, they had a song called Speak English or Die, and I know what you're thinking. It wasn't a cover of Stormtroopers from Hell, and it wasn't done... Like, ironically, they actually wrote a song called Speak English or Die. It was so... Oh my God! I was just sitting in the corner, like, oh my God!
Yeah, it's one of the few times I've felt embarrassed to share the stage. With our band.
And then when we were playing, there was a real drunk old guy who was right up in the front. Was he on your side or Elliot's side?
He kind of moved around. He was on my side at one point, but I just remember him jumping between saying that we sucked and I love you.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, "You suck," and then he'd randomly he'd be like. And then, I don't know, would play guitar and he'd be like, "Hey, Jimi Hendrix, I love you."
Yeah.
He was very drunk.
You suck, Jimi Hendrix.
He sucks. Jimi Hendrix.
He's pretty good. Might be better than you.
That's another story. So halfway through the show, Aki, came up to me and he noticed, of course, that there wasn't a whole lot of people there, but Club Underground is underground. It's in the lower part of this bar, and the upper part of the bar was like a sports bar, and it was really busy. It was really hopping up there. And Aki goes, "Hey, Ty, are you gonna jump off the stage and run upstairs and do your whole thing and get people excited about coming down and seeing us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do that." So during a song where they're doing solos or whatever, I jump off with my axes or swords or whatever. And I run upstairs, and I'm going around, going whoa, whoa, like I do, woo, and I guess I come up behind this one girl, and I'm like, oh, and she's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, she's freaking out, and her boyfriend goes, hey, what the fuck, man, what the fuck, and he starts following me as if to fight me, and I'm like, okay, time to go. He's like, oh, I see you gonna run away, huh? And he keeps following me, and so I gotta barrel down the steps, right? I'm like, I just gotta get back to the stage before the song, comes back in. He's like, what? And he comes to the lady at the front, at the front of the entrance, and she's just sitting there, and she's like, $5, and he's like, oh, I see how it is. oh yeah, just hide behind your cover charge, huh? Is that what you want? It's like the guy was like so ready to fight me, but he wouldn't pay $5 to fight me.
You paid $5.
I wish he would have too.
Ran
that
in
would.
there.
Oh man, that would have been great.
I thought this was America.
You could have knighted him.
I really, yeah, with my foot.
Side note, Jinx Valentine, thank you for joining us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hope to see you guys live one day. A question for you: Where would that be?
Yeah, where are you?
For you,
We'll come and play live for you.
yeah. Let us know.
Yep, basement, garage, grandma's attic. We'll basically do it anywhere. So, anyway, so yeah, let us know. Let us know in the chat. One of the things. Hey, Gunderslam, what's up, man? One of the things we got coming up very soon for us here. Two things, actually. We've got fighter singer $5. Dude, that's the new thing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We can make some money.
Yeah.
We can make at least $15.
I love that idea.
So we got a couple things coming up. On January 4th, we've got the Meade and Metal Festival. We're headlining the Meade and Metal Festival at Boss Meadery. Of course, Boss Meadery, not only great friends of ours, but fantastic sponsors of Lords of Trident for many, many years. Check out Boss Meadery. Go to buy their mead, go to their mead hall, drink all their stuff, especially Mad with Power, which is back on tap at the mead hall, and hopefully we'll have some bottles coming out very soon. We should also talk real quick about our other sponsors, Wheelhouse Whiskey, and of course, SKB cases, baby.
Wheelhouse Whiskey.
If this was made out of steel and I threw it right in an SKB case, boom, nothing's going to happen. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to miss it completely because SKB cases are the strongest things known to man. Wolverine once tried to take his claws and slice right through an SKB case. Didn't work. Broke off. They had a whole story arc about him getting the claws back on after he tried to bust through an SKB case. Case in point, doesn't work. Yeah, I see what I did there. So anyway, thank you so much, SKB, for sponsoring us, and also Scorpion Percussion. If you're a drummer and you get sick and you don't appear on a podcast, Scorpion, baby. That's sad. I'm still working on the catchphrase. Still working that.
SC, okay. SC, all right.
South Carolina.
That's fairly doable.
Yeah, we'll be in North Carolina pretty much, soonish anyway. So
compared to Bulgaria or something, that's pretty doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were just there for Cookout.
I was just in North Carolina, and I will get to that. But let me finish my train of thought that I interrupted.
Sorry.
No, I interrupted myself by talking about our sponsors. But Meade and Metal Festival. January 4th here in Madison, Wisconsin. We are headlining. It is going late. It is not during the day. It used to be during the day. It is during the regular hours.
That is a thing of the past, I think.
That is a thing of the past.
Yeah.
So,
and we are headlining, right?
We are headlining.
Okay.
It'll still be relatively early. We'll still probably finish up by like 11. Yeah, so it's not going to be a 2 a.m. kind of a thing. So that's awesome for you and for us.
When does it start?
I don't know.
I think last year it started around 6.
Yeah, that sounds right. Cool. But yeah, anyway, and then the second big thing that we got going on is we are going to NAMM, the North American Music Manufacturers Convention in Anaheim, California. It's going to be me and Brian and Aki. We will be there, and maybe the rest of the band will be coming too. We are still waiting on some news. We don't know about that yet, but there is a chance. I'm not going to hold my breath on this, but there's actually a chance that we might be performing in Anaheim at NAMM. So obviously we'll shout it from the rooftops if that happens. But if you're going to be at NAMM, if you're going out there, come find us. We'll be just sauntering around the floor. We'll probably be taking Instagram pictures, and these guys will be in the guitar hall for 4 days straight.
Well, and I'll be walking around trying not to faint from meeting Per Nilsson and all these other guitarists that I've been fawning over for a decade now. So
we will say hi to Rob Scallon for you. Funny thing, Rob actually lives 2 hours away from us, and Sarah Longfield's a good friend of his, and we have talked briefly about doing something together at some point. We're still trying to figure out what that is. So I mean, it might happen, it might not, but we'll meet up with him at NAMM and we'll just hang. Got another YouTuber that is already good friends with us, John McLucas. He's a new guy on the scene. We're gonna hang out with him, Sarah Longfield, Adam Neely, Andrew Huang. A bunch of the music YouTubers are gonna be hanging out, drinking Mai Tais in the Tiki Hut, probably. There's a secret musician YouTuber meetup every year, and you gotta kind of have to know who to ask, and so we got a few ins. Like, where are they gonna be? Are they gonna be in the Tiki Hut? Are they gonna be in the Velvet Room? Are they gonna be in the Suede Lounge? Are they gonna be in the White Cocktail Hour? Are they gonna be in the
Hey, we're lucky. We know Ty.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we can hang out.
YouTuber Ty. Please
scheduled...
collaborate with Rob. I'll try. I mean, I'd love to. I think that'd be super. Oh God, Davey 504 would be amazing. I'm gonna find Davey and I'm gonna have him slap me this year. I'm gonna totally do it. I know he's gonna be at NAMM this year. He was at NAMM last year, so.
I scheduled vacation to make the 10-hour drive to Mad with Power Fest. Hope there's something to do in Madison.
Oh, dude, yes.
We will.
Yes,
come see us. We will help find something for you to do.
There's going to be a lot. There's a lot of stuff to do in Madison. There's a lot of really great stuff to do outside of Mad with Powerfest, and it is perfect time of the year to be in Madison. Just middle of August, really beautiful. Find us, ask us questions. We can give you a whole itinerary of super fun stuff to do that's relatively free. Eric, you asked what is a super chat?
So
that is perfect.
You figure out your credit card limit. And then you type that number into YouTube and hit enter.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. So, Eric, you'll see on the chat window, right down at the bottom, there's a little $sign. If you hit that $sign and you type in your credit card number and any amount,
and your security code and expiration date,
and your social security, just give it all to it. Basically, there we go. There you go, Tom. This is how you do it. Yay. Tom, I could explain all day, but Tom just shows and what it is.
Bank routing numbers are good.
So the deal is that if anybody donates to our chat, we all have to drink and salute. Do everybody have a drink? Everybody got one?
All right.
We all have to salute said person and drink. And the more you pay, the more we drink, and the more we drink, the drunker we get. This one's to Tom, and the funnier we also get.
Yay, Tom.
Yay, Tom. Oh, beautiful.
Tom's credit card limit is €2.
Yep, that is
got to be better than Arkansas in August.
Definitely.
I don't think I've ever been to Arkansas, but I'm probably a little biased, but I'd say yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So that is a super chat. And thank you, Tom. Mad as Power.
Throwing down.
Mad as Power. So this is a great segue. Mad as Power is coming up in
2 funny
9 months. Our baby is going to be coming out in 9 months. It's going to be great. And we've expanded.
It was just conceived.
And it's just conceived. Aki's
a proud papa.
Aki's loving this, right?
Anyway.
Yeah. So,
leave me alone.
Mad with Power 4, 2020. We have expanded it to 2 days. No longer will it be 1 day. It is 2 full days of music. If you consider a full day to be a full night, which I do because I'm old. So, I gotta rev up for it. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We have a number of bands already announced, already confirmed. We've got every band confirmed except for one. And I'm can't really tell you who all that is. But the bands that we have announced is us, obviously. We've got Master Sword, which is a Zelda themed power metal band, female fronted, really really good. Brian and Heidi are especially going to love Master Sword, I think. We've got Paladin from Atlanta, Georgia. Those guys put out a album which I've been seeing on a lot of album of the years at the end of the year. Really great album. We have, Dire Peril, the intersection of Helion Prime and Judicator coming together, making a new Doodad, Dire Peril. And they put out a really great album maybe about a year ago. But yeah, really fantastic combination. Let's see.
You just announced Mind Maze, right?
We just announced Mind Maze, which they're going to be fantastic. They're from Pennsylvania. Female-fronted power metal. Nightmare, our good friends from North Carolina, speaking of North Carolina, are going to be there. And
what does Reed like to do?
Huh? Reed?
Yeah.
Reed Rogers.
Oh. I don't know if he likes to do it, but he can start a lawnmower in one pull.
Just one pull. That's all he needs.
I like in your review video of that, you kind of addressed that a little bit. You got him talking about it on camera.
I did.
That was really good.
I unfortunately learned from Stephen Klein of...
oh, Johnny!
Oh, yeah.
We got a super chat from Johnny. Thank you,
my
Johnny.
God.
Thanks again for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yay.
Johnny, Johnny from Nashville, I believe. If I remember correctly. Johnny, you're from Nashville, right?
Or Nashville or Memphis?
Nashville or Memphis, somewhere in Tennessee, right? And yeah, we got to come down and we got to play a show down in that area. It's been way too long since we've been down in Nashville or just the Tennessee area in general. But thank you, Johnny.
I don't think I've ever played Tennessee actually.
Well, yeehaw! We got to do that.
I don't think I ever have. I've played Kentucky, but not Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That's where life is, bitch.
Yeah.
Goes.
Memphis.
Okay.
Memphis.
In that amazing southern house we stayed at.
Yeah, we played Nashville, and we played with what was the name of the band?
Hello, Scourge.
Oh man.
Joe.
Hello.
Anyway, they had a singer who was from Ukraine or Lithuania or where was he?
He was from former Yugoslavia. He'd been in the Balkans during the wars in the 90s.
Which means now he would either be Croatian or Serbian.
Right.
Yes.
Is that he joking?
No, he's not joking. No.
Oh.
No, he was from the Balkan states.
Yeah, and apparently he was in the military and like defected and got on a plane and came to America and like defected out of the military
and started rocking.
And I guess he was in a band in the Balkans, and they were sort of kind of big for the area or something like that. And and then and now he's playing in this band. And we were in Nashville. They opened for us, and he was like, back in my day, when I was younger, many girls like this song, love to dance to this song. Now, not so many girls. What can I say? Life is bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then what about the bit about his ex-wife?
Juicy bitch.
That was the best part.
My ex-wife. She is juicy bitch. She is such a juicy bitch. And we're like, we're looking at each other like, it's like a Tuesday night and there's like 15 people there. We're like, what does that mean? Is it good? Is being a juicy bitch good or bad? I'm not.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
She's juicy bitch. Yes, she's so juicy.
Juicy like a nectarine.
Well, salutations from Florida. Hey, it's I think it's about 9 degrees here.
Yeah.
So I bet it's nicer there.
Probably better in Florida.
Right this moment. So thanks for tuning in either way.
Yeah.
I would take like even 50 over 9.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm trying to remember who else we have announced for Mad with Power. Us, Master Sword, Mind Maze, Dire Peril, Paladin, Nightmare.
that's about it.
I think that's about it. Oh, John Hoban. We got the touch. We got the power, and I'm out of booze. So
We got the beer.
You guys talk about something. I'm going to get some more beer.
beer.
Anybody need another beer?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about things.
What do we got on here?
I need another beer too.
So let's see here. Mad with Power.
Well,
anything else we can add?
Are we able to do the cat picture of the month?
I don't know. You have one of those lined up and ready to go?
I do.
We're doing a full-on here.
All right, we go.
What do you got there?
We got to go hard for John. This is one of my favorites. It's the Cuvée 800. My favorite Cuvée is the Valdu Cuvée Von de Kaiser Blau. But this is
Gesundheit.
I am just making up sounds. This one is still made by Valdu. A really great cuvee. Doesn't have quite as much. I don't think it has quite as much body as the Van de Kaiser Blau, but it definitely has the nice effervescence of it. Another product of Belgium, and it's actually not Actually, not as alcoholic as you think it is. Only 5.5%. So here we go. We're gonna try this again. See if we can take out a camera. Oh God.
Hello, Mr. Studios. Thanks for joining us.
All right, almost there. Here we go. Camera, destroy. Camera. Damn it, I can't. Okay, camera, destroy. Damn it. Camera. Oh, fuck. Destroy.
Ty's backed up here.
God, how long is this cork? Camera, Jesus Christ. Oh God, there it goes.
I feel like Ida would be able to do it with one try.
Ida would be like...
Ida would do it with one try. All right.
With one flick of the thumb.
Oh my God, that was the longest cork in history.
Take you on the longest cork.
There's some Vanderwoosen.
Oh, E-Dub's out.
Or whatever it's called.
All right, dude.
Later, dude.
Cheers. Have a good night.
All right. This one is for John Hoban. Wonderful man.
Thank you, John.
And he did a bunch of the art for Maddest Power for the.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's right.
He did the T-shirt for Maddest Power 3. He did the T-shirt for Maddest Power 2. He did the poster for Maddest Power 2, or he did the artwork. Yeah, John is an incredible artist. Incredible.
That's a really interesting tasting beer.
Yeah.
Huh.
I really like it.
Value.
All right, so where were we? Yeah, Maddest Power's coming up. We still have a couple bands to announce. The plan is right now to have 5 bands on Friday, 6 bands on Saturday. Both days are going to have all you can play pinball and
Burger
arcades,
time
and burger time. We're working on getting some special guests. I have a feeling Shang Tsung might be back. We'll see. We'll have to check in with him.
Well, we'll see him in April.
Yeah, we're gonna see him at MGC.
I'm sure we'll see him in Milwaukee again. So yeah, we'll make arrangements.
But yeah, it's gonna be a super fun time. I haven't.
G2B will probably be back. I'm sure.
Yep.
To set up their accoutrement.
Yep. And
extravaganza.
Here's the important thing for everybody watching. People who are on our Patreon, who are pledging at any level, will have first dibs on all of the tickets. We will be releasing ticket sales only for Patreon backers for an entire month. So if you wanted your chance at snatching up one of the gold VIPs, the silver VIPs, or the sponsorship VIPs before they're gone, make sure you pledge something on the Patreon, even $1, and you will get full access to buy those tickets for the first month. We had actually a lot of... That was one of the things that a bunch of people asked us to do. If they said, oh, could you release it to the Patreon backers first? So we're going to do that this year. So, yeah.
Question. When are you guys going to post the European album songs, Desolation and Cross the Line?
They are actually already up on the Bandcamp, lordsofthetrident.bandcamp.com. You'll see shadows.gov.org. You'll see Shadows from the Past European Edition, and you can download the MP3s of the 2 extra songs. We also have those 2 MP3s that we have released for people on the Patreon who are pledging $5 or more. So if you are pledging $5 or more, you have access to not only those 2 songs, but an additional 3rd song that we didn't release anywhere but the Patreon from the last album. So you can get it either on the Bandcamp, or if you want the full shebang, go to the Patreon, pledge $5 or more, and you'll get it. Patreon.com/lordsofthetrident. So, yeah. And yes, we will be at MGC. We're at MGC every year.
But we're even playing this year.
This year we're going to do a full acoustic performance on the main
Saturday
stage.
on the good day. That's not what I meant. on the busy day, the busier day.
Yeah. So Brian and I played last year on Sunday. Oh, Larry! Hey, Larry!
Larry!
G2B!
Cheers!
Larry the
Steadfast.
Larry Man 100 at AOL.
Who hung out with us at the Crucible on Saturday as well. So,
thank you, Larry. Thank you. And thank you for being an amazing person. Yeah, so we got that coming up. Gosh, I feel like we covered a lot already, but we just printed the Knights of Dragons Deep shirt for our Patreon backers. We should be sending those out probably sometime, I would guess, before the end of the year. Hopefully, my hope is that I can send them out in time for Christmas. International backers, i.e. probably the only person international who's watching is probably Tom, but for Tom, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it out to you by Christmas. I'll sure as heck try. But yeah, so those are in print right now. Should probably have them picked up pretty soon.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Jeremy. We'll see you soon, buddy.
Yeah.
Later, dude.
We got that. Other things that Patreon allows us to do is I bought a teleprompter, which is I bought a teleprompter for the TRIDENTCast, and I think it is a great investment. I'm trying to get used to reading it.
The movement of the head really sells it. That's good.
No, it's a really cool thing. It allows me to do things like Words of Fang videos way, 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 way faster. John McLucas actually told me, he's like, oh, you got to get a teleprompter. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, dude. And he was right.
I like the latest one.
Yeah. So.
You guys ever just hear the echoes of war?
The echoes of war.
Like resounding forevermore. Is that where you're going with that? I hope. Otherwise, you're that's all I can think of right now. I'm not sure what else you're alluding to.
Let's see what else. We you know what? We're quite a ways into this TRIDENTcast, and we haven't gotten to America's favorite segment, and some people have already left. And you know what they missed? They missed America's favorite segment, the best thing about the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Aki's cat picture of the month. We have two this month, and we're going to put them up here on the green screen for the replay. But for the people that are tuning in right now live, I'm going to get these pictures and upload them to the chat very slowly.
Europe's favorite segment?
I think it must be Europe's favorite segment too.
It is the solar system's favorite segment.
Tom, can you weigh in on that? Is this your Europe's favorite segment of the podcast as well? Because I mean,
you are a fine spokesman for the entire European.
Yeah,
continent.
Just the entire continent is what we need, really. Okay.
I figured since Brett wasn't here that it'd be fitting to do two cat pictures.
Yeah. So, Aki, will you tell us a little bit about these cat pictures?
Sure. So, the first one, although you should never let your cats or dogs go into your fridge.
Here it comes. Here it is in the chat, everybody. You can check the link in the chat.
You can check the chat.
Did you do reverse image search?
What? No, I just uploaded him to Imgur.
Oh, to Imgur. Okay. Yeah. I was like, man, Ty's resourceful.
He is also resourceful.
Yeah. But, oh my god. I'm such a huge fan of condiments.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a condiment whore. I have, just tons of, I probably have over 10 hot sauces in my fridge. 5 different barbecue sauces. I always buy the jumbo sizes of Heinz ketchup at Woodman's.
Aki is my go-to guy for condiment advice, especially barbecue sauce. You've turned me on to so many good barbecue
Rufus
sauces.
Teague. Oh my god!
Oh, Rufus Teague made some sauce. That's my favorite one.
Good ones. I actually have a few that I can't fit in my fridge. They're in my pantry. I'm just waiting to open and whatnot. But I can see this cat also shares a love for condiments and whatnot.
I'll be right back.
And yeah, I just oh man, I saw it and I was the picture. Oh, I wish there was a little more vertical space here, but it's so perfect.
That's amazing. All right, and second,
the art cat has two things I really love. He has a little bit of nice brown pudge and whatnot.
Yeah.
But he also has the awesome face head tilt, and that just makes it to me because he has the head tilt where he's say what, and I was just that made me very happy. He looks super plush. Oh my god. I just love it when cats have some heft to them.
Yeah. Kind of looks like he's in I don't know, Arizona?
I was trying to determine, I feel
Italy, maybe?
I feel like it's not the United States. I'm kind of curious what country it is. Something that always blows me away on Reddit, and this was recently posted, so I didn't see a comment about this, but it blows me away how many people are able to identify the country just based upon architecture and whatnot. I've literally seen people post a picture of a cat. One was a picture of a cat peeking over a wall, and someone's like, "Oh, is this in London? This area of London?" And the person was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "How did they know?" And they're like, "Oh, I recognized the masonry," and I was like, and someone posted a cat picture, and this person was like, "Oh, this is from Sweden, and I was like, wait, what? And like immediately, like people just recognized how the houses looked. So it's really interesting how people can identify very easily where something is by just like a few things in the background.
Yeah,
it actually makes me think. I played this really great. It's been around for a while, this online game. I think it's called GeoGuessr or whatnot.
Oh, yeah,
it's like
yeah.
various Google Map random images. And
you get like so many moves to try to figure out where you're at.
Yeah, and get this, I actually, just for fun, I hadn't played it for like years. I played it earlier today. And like, I don't even think I'm like that great at it, but it's amazing how many like little cues you can like figure in and get somewhat close to where things are.
Yeah,
it's hard.
And like I was able to get London. That was a little easy because I thought I was able to spot London Bridge in the background, but I was able to get Beijing, like the distinctive architecture, and then an area in Malaysia due to the trees and whatnot. So it's kind of interesting how much you can gather from just a simple image.
Yeah, and what makes it harder too is they blur out all of the text. So like you can't tell what language it is. You know, Aki, we had a question from the chat. What is your favorite hot sauce?
Oh, ooh, that's a good one. Boy, it's so hard to pick one. So it's not a brand. It's actually a type of pepper, and I'm surprised in 2019 it's still hard to find. And it's called Oishi Amarillo, and it's a Peruvian pepper, and it's very hot, but has a really great flavor. And I've only, in the last couple of years, I've started to see some options. I've seen some on Amazon. Unfortunately, they're often like gray marketplaces on Amazon where like I feel like you're not going, oh wow, thank you.
Oh, got another super chat from Johnny Needles. Hey, thank you, Johnny. This is helping our Get to Memphis fund, right?
Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny.
My dad, who does archaeological fieldwork in Peru and South America, he often brings home various Oishi Amarillo sauces.
Oh.
And I really like those. Yeah, I really... I'm just trying to think of like some of my favorite hot sauces. I think the maker's Dan's Prime, and they make one called the Widowmaker, which I really like. Has habanero and actually has carrot in it, and carrot's actually a veggie with a lot of sugar in it, and it adds the sweetness balances the spice habanero, so I really like that one. I actually really like... Oh my god, thank you.
Jinx Valentine Insanity. Oh, whoa, can't wait to meet you too.
Oh, I'm Brett! You better, Brett.
Oh, Brett's in the chat too.
Brett.
Hey, Jinx.
Consider yourselves lucky you don't have the
Dragonpox.
You don't have to witness.
Oh, he's puking his guts out. Anyway, Jinx, thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Cheers.
Here's to you. She was in South Carolina, right? Or she or here? Jinx. Yeah, I think it's a she, right?
Yeah.
You're in South Carolina.
You are in
South Carolina. Next time we are down in the North Carolina, South Carolina area, we will hit you up. We'll play a show. We can grab some dinner. It'll be fantastic.
I love hugs.
Can't wait. I love hugs. Aki especially can't get enough hugs. He's a hug man. He's a hugster. Look at him.
Cat hugs. Kitty
cat hugs. Yeah. So thank you so much. Really great.
Yeah.
Are you good? I wish.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was going to say honorable mention to the green sauce version of regular Tabasco and Cholula.
Yeah.
Those are both with the jalapeno really good.
Got them at
and they're
right
really
now.
cheap, and I always buy the extra large size of those. But, yes, I'm always excited to talk about hot sauces.
Awesome.
Before we move on, I would wish to make a small and humble addendum to the cat pick of the month.
Oh,
it's a new thing, and it's kind of a one-time thing. I don't know. Maybe I can send this picture to your phone or something.
You shoot to my email.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that from here. Anyway, maybe I'll work on getting this sent out in a second. But this is a picture. I know it is a sub Aki standard picture.
No, it's okay.
But the reason why I'm saying this, and I don't want to be a downer, but I'm looking at a picture of our cat Hestia, who we was 16 years old and we lost her right before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
So we are honoring her memory tonight a little bit. We're still sad. The house still feels empty. But her big dumb fat brother is still with us, so we give him extra love and hugs. But it was kind of tough.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, man.
That sucks.
So I'll see if maybe I can send this picture. If I click on this mail. Let's see here. I'm so dumb.
Yeah. Here I got it.
Okay.
I can do it for you. Yeah. So yeah, it sucks. We are. Oh, do you not have your mail account set up?
I guess I don't.
You don't. Okay.
Well, I'll get
it. Tell you what, we will. Yeah. I will put it up right here on the replay on YouTube
in post.
In post, we'll put it up right there.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. And our connection's getting funky.
Here is said photo. So in this photo, it was around Halloween time, and Andrea got a dragon or some sort of animal costume or something, and we put it on her, and it was too small for her, and she hated it. She was not happy. But it's
cat.
like in particular, that's the look right there.
Oh, that's
that's the I hate you. That's an I hate you. But anywho, enough sadness. We move onward. So.
Okay. Another thing that we did recently is we did a acoustic show at the Fisher King Winery.
Oh yeah,
which went really good. I'm gonna grab something from off camera. Why don't you guys talk about the acoustic show real quick?
The acoustic show.
I wasn't there.
He wasn't there at the end. No.
Saw you guys play Tenacious D though. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was going to actually say that was the big one. Like we practiced it. We had one practice and we played it just like once or twice, and that was it in terms of practicing before playing it live.
Yeah. Our friend Iris filmed the entire take of it and put it up on Facebook for us, so that was nice of her to do that.
I love that both of you guys like nailed the vocal dropout part.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, we Ty and I have done that now a couple times.
We've done it a few times.
So we've had some practice to kind of just had to like blow the dust off it a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, KG's part's more subtle, so I'm glad that you kept that in there.
Yep.
And
Brian's
did,
the best KG.
So I had actually never like in prepping the song and like playing along with it and whatnot at home. I had actually never seen the music video to that song, and it is great.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Music video is awesome.
The part where they're like kind of half-ass singing in the booth or whatever. That's really good.
And who is it? Dave Grohl plays the devil.
Yeah, Ted plays the devil. Yeah, I Wikipedia it like I do everything.
Like I do everything. Yeah, so that it was really fun. We had a really great crowd there. Actually, the Fisher King Winery said that we had like one of the best crowds that they had for any of their stuff. So
here we go again.
Johnny,
she's on a roll.
Oh my gosh, Johnny.
I need more Valdu.
The button must be stuck down.
Yeah, the button. Thank you, Johnny. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
This, thanks to everybody who's sending us super chats.
You want a little more?
Sure.
That's not what you were going for.
I was going for a cheers, but yeah, I'll take
now
it.
You get more.
We really greatly appreciate all of the support, all the help. And to everybody who's on our Patreon, to everybody who's watching live. There's still 14 people watching this craziness, which is nuts to me. So
hey,
that's
double-digit ALK.
I'll take single digits. I'll take anybody. It's not there's a lot of places that stream where it's like 0 watching. You're like, oh,
we'll take 10
man.
rubles. You name it, man.
Yeah. Somebody sent us like $1.50 in rubles.
It was like 30 cents.
Oh yeah, it was 30 cents, wasn't it?
But,
yeah.
Going back to Fisher King though, for a moment, there were people who came to see us who actually had to sit on the far side, like on the complete other side of the room, like on the other side of the bar. Because it was all filled up.
It was packed.
Realistically, they probably should have taken a couple of tables out of there.
Yeah.
And put more chairs in.
Yeah, but they didn't know. Like, they didn't know we were gonna bring the thunder.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time. I'm hoping that maybe after the new year, I can maybe do a solo gig over there too. I talked to the bartender lady who books, and she definitely seemed interested in booking me. So hopefully that'll work out.
Yeah.
And play more video game music.
So it was recently Black Friday, and we ran a Black Friday special on our website, and a bunch of other websites did this. Fun fact that I didn't tell anybody. I messed up the Black Friday coupon.
Oh, no.
And I meant to do 25% off of the cart. And instead I said, you pay 25% of what is in the cart.
So you got 75% off.
Oh.
So I figured that out.
Anyone who got on it, then
they got a great deal. I figured that out after two. After
strike when the iron's hot.
After 2 orders came through, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. And then I'm like, oh god.
Oh, I'm glad you stayed true to it. I mean,
Oh well, you know, it's my fault. I'm not gonna like bother. But speaking of Black Friday, I picked up on a Black Friday sale a half of a cow. I bought a half a cow, and I know what you're thinking. What do you need a half a cow for? Leather, baby, because I am currently leather. I'm currently in the process of remaking a brand new set of leather armor, and I got a couple of test pieces that I actually just finished a couple of minutes ago, before the podcast, which I will show you. I'll get right up close to the camera and get some of these details in here. Check this out.
It's all funny games till Brian throws a giant bottle at the camera. Yeah.
Yeah. look at that. Look at. Ooh.
Don't half a cow, man.
And then
Well done.
Yes. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, I'm working on a.
Show some skin.
So yeah.
That's the closest you get for us pulling our pants down tonight. Sorry.
So I'm working on a whole new set of armor. It's going to be black and red. The parts that I'm making right now are the cuirass and the spalders, or the pauldrons. And we're going to see where it goes from there.
The Spaldings?
The Spalding is going to be a bunch of beach balls, and, you know, it's going to be great. So, is it? Oh, this is mine. Okay. So, yeah, working on that right now. Bought a half a cow. It was fun.
Did you get the meat with that?
I did not get the meat. I just got the skin. Just the skin. Yep. Unfinished, untanned, or well, it was tanned, but it's not stained. So
can we cover rawhide now?
Yep. Yeah.
Get it up, roll them up, hit them out.
2 other things real quick. We replaced on our merch booth. We replaced our sign at the top with a TV. We have digital signage now. Got a bunch of fun things flying in and out. Lots of explosions. That's because of the Patreon backers and because of all of your support on the Super Chat. We were able to support that. So thank you so much to all of our Patreon backers. If you're not on the Patreon, go to patreon.com/Swords of the Trident. Sign up today. For only $1, you get a whole bunch of amazing stuff. And speaking of the Patreon, the other thing that we are working on right now is a full tarot deck. That features the faces of our Patreon backers, actually, or those who want to contribute, right? So we are working on a full Lords of the Trident themed tarot deck that will be available for purchase at our merch booth. 78 unique cards.
Wow.
And I think I'm done with about 30 right now of those cards.
We need your face.
So yes, we need your face today. Go to the Patreon, check out the posts that we've already done. There's a link to a Google Drive where you can drop your face in the drive, and we will put your face on a card of your choosing. So, yeah. Larry says, how about a projector for the background of the show? I've seen people do that before, but, you know, we already have so much setup involved with our show, I'd hate to add yet another thing to, A, cram into the, trailer, and B, try to troubleshoot right before we go on. So
I think of Crib Shitter.
Oh yeah, there's
PowerPoint's great, but it fucked up that one time.
Chib Critter.
Yep, there's a band in Madison called Crib Shitter, and they run a PowerPoint bit behind them at every show, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
But it fucked up, and then it's really awkward when that happens.
Yep. if you are, speaking of Madison, if you're in Madison this Saturday, Psycho Stick and Downtown Brown are playing at the Annex. It's a show that I set up for those guys. And if you're in Madison, come out and see the show. It's going to be fantastic. This Saturday, the 14th, here in Madison at the Annex. And oh yeah, and then I went to I guess the last thing that I can talk about other than like The Mandalorian is have you been watching The Mandalorian? Oh, I can't talk about The Mandalorian. Oh man. Oh,
we don't feel like paying for it.
I don't have Disney Plus, but Bookman told me
I don't.
good.
I don't have Disney Plus either.
Is it,
yo ho, yo ho.
We're not as resourceful
is it only like
as
$6
Ty.
or $7?
Yeah, but I don't have $6 or $7. Well, I do now. Thanks to our super chats, I now have $6 or $7. Hey,
but Disney Plus ain't getting it.
Yeah, keep those super chats coming. We're gonna get the Disney Plus. We'll get the band account. We'll let everybody share the password. It'll be great. We'll post the password in plain text in the chat, so you all can have Disney Plus as well. Yeah, Larry says Wolf and Cub. That is 100% right. Lone Wolf and Cub. I love. Oh my god.
B-flat Yoda.
Baby Yoda. BB. B-flat Yoda.
That's what it says.
Well, BB, but yes, B-flat.
Ba Yoda.
Joe's in the chat. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, The Mandalorian is absolutely fantastic.
Hey, Joe.
I would highly recommend it. I won't say anything. I won't spoil it. Aki, we have to watch The Mandalorian. Oh my god, you have to watch The Mandalorian. I've already watched it twice with Heidi. And I don't know if I partially regret it because she's gonna. Okay, has anybody besides me seen The Mandalorian? No. Okay, I can't say any jokes. But to the people out there who have seen The Mandalorian, she will now end every argument with "I have spoken." Yeah, thank you. Cue laugh track. Yep. So, anyway, I won't talk about The Mandalorian. Rapid Fire Festival. I surprised...
Oh, my God.
Johnny! You. Oh, my God. Okay, now we are getting 2 months.
The button is truly stuck.
We're getting 2 months of Disney Plus. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny, oh, my gosh.
Thank you for joining us.
You're getting us drunk.
So you give us $10 once, we drink once. But if you give us $10 over 5 times...
Then we have to drink 5 times.
5 times.
Oh, she's found the flaw in the system.
Brilliant.
So
it's like a ruble at a
regular
time.
price, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2.
Yeah. So my friend Tommy runs Rapid Fire Festival down in
T-Iron.
Yep, T-Iron.
Tony Pimento.
Tony Pimento.
Tony Parmesan.
Yeah, whatever they call you. He runs Rapid Fire Festival down in Charlotte, North Carolina. A good friend of ours, and so what he does to promote his festival is he pretends to have like wrestling beef with every band out there and with every other festival, including Madison Power Festival. So
it's pretty great.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen like our wrestling beef videos, and Brian does an amazing job throwing creamers at the camera,
and Kevin does an amazing job like drinking lighter fluid.
Yeah. Check those out. I posted some of them I posted one of them to the Mad with Power page, and one of them was on the Lords of the Trident page at some point. But anyway, I told Tommy, I had this plan for 6 months. I told Tommy that I wasn't going to come. I'm like, oh, Tommy, I can't make it that weekend. It's my brother's wedding. And I can't do it. I can't. Oh,
wait a minute. You don't have a brother.
I don't actually have a brother. But I kept telling him like, oh man, I can't do it. Oh, I wish I could do it. And he's like, dude, don't worry about that. I'm like, no. I feel bad, man. I really want to be there. I really want to support you. I had a plane ticket. Like I had a plane ticket the whole time. And so he actively did not think I was coming to this festival. And all the while, Brian and I were doing these wrestling videos where I bought a tiger print like spandex onesie, and I came up with this character, the Tiger, and I did it like a shirt rip and everything, and all. Oh my god,
the double tiger.
Yeah, the double tiger. And so I fly down to North Carolina, and I'm staying in Mega Colossus's Airbnb. and they come pick me up, and I you know, and I put on the double tiger. I go full double tiger, the little short pants and the spandex top, and I hide in the back of Mega Colossus's van, right? And they are providing some of the backline for the first couple nights of Rapid Fire, and so I'm hiding in the back of the van with my chainmail sunglasses, just in like a onesie, you know, and they go and they grab Tommy. They're like, "Hey Tommy, can you help us, you know, pull out the back line? You know, we need some help with these caps." And like they're in on it, of course, you know. And he comes and he opens the two doors, and I bust on him like, "Oh, Mr. Parmesan, you really think you could, you know, you thought I was gonna?" And oh my God, the look on his face was worth every fucking penny of that plane ticket. Like, he was so shocked. He turned around and walked away. He's like, "No, yeah." And then he turns around like 5 seconds later and he gives me the biggest hug. Oh my God. He was so excited to see me. And there was a bunch of people there that like had no idea I was going to be there. And yeah, they were super, super excited.
And then you cut a promo where you hid in the dumpster and jumped out and like hit him in the head or something and knocked him over.
Yep. So we had to do it. We had to do a cross promo. We had to. So yeah, he was his character Commissioner T Iron was talking about how Rapid Fire Fest was so much better than Mad Fire Fest, and then I jump out of his dumpster that he always jumps out of, and I beat him, and I'm like, "Oh, you better like I got the festival belt now, baby. Oh yeah."
You hit him with the belt and knocked him over or whatever.
Yeah. So God, that was fun. It was in the Milestone in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Milestone is a historic venue. Has a lot of historic wear. One of the toilets is like falling in to the floor, and apparently Steven from Mega Colossus sat on the toilet and started to like dip into the floor. So he like grabbed the edge of the counter in the sink and was like pooping at an angle, you know. And he's like, "Ah!" So you know. They're
we'll work something out.
We'll work something out. They're currently fixing the toilets, but man, it was fun to be there, to see all the bands, to surprise everybody. I saw Paladin, I saw Twisted Tower Dire, I saw one other band in the lineup. For those of you people who may be following this, one other band in the lineup that I offered a spot at Mad with Power 2022. So there's a hint. If you think you can guess which band that is, you can put it in the chat, and I will neither confirm nor deny it. But that is a hint for our next band announcement. It was a band that was at Rapid Fire Festival. Can you guess which one? I mean, there were like 40 bands, so you have to guess.
Larry asks, currency is CPL is 1,000 CPL good. I don't. Those are words that I don't understand what they mean.
Larry, I'll take it. I'll take all of them. I'll take, cubic pressure levers. I'll take it.
Cubic pressure levers.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes.
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 Oh, speaking of that, Ultra of Oblivion is going to be at a festival in Houston, I coming up in 2020.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. The Ultra of Oblivion guys were from Denmark, and they would start and end every sentence with yes. Like, "Hey, you guys were awesome. Yes, I think we played good. Yes." And
I love light those years guys. Ahead of our Danish. So.
Oh yeah. I love those guys.
Larry, are you gonna pay us in Chilean pesos?
Chilean pesos. I'd do that. Yeah.
I'd buy that for 350 Chilean pesos.
Yeah. What's the one that's hyperinflated? Venezuelan dollars, where like $1 million Venezuelan dollars is like $1. Yeah, Larry, give us $1 million Venezuelan dollars. No, don't. It's fine. Don't do that. VPN is confusing the super chat. Are you trying to VPN in from Chile?
Vaping is confusing the super chat.
Larry's trying to VPN in from Chile to give us Chilean pesos.
Oh, Larry's on VPNs. What do you have to hide, Larry?
Yeah, good luck finding Larry's behind 9 VPNs. I think that is about all I've got. I saw some movies. I've been playing Outer Worlds on PC. It's pretty good. There's one game that I finished that I'll just say real quick. If you haven't played the game Blasphemous, it's out on Switch. It's out on PS4. Man, that one just ticked all my boxes. It was like super hard, Metroidvania, Dark Souls inspired, weird, gory, but gorgeous pixel art. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful pixel art. And like crazy religious, like purgatory undertones of the whole thing. I blew through that game. It was probably like a 25-hour game. I blew through it in like 3 days.
What game, man?
It's called Blasphemous.
Huh.
It's so good. I would highly recommend it. Check out Blasphemous. It's like an indie title. I think I paid $20 for it. Really.
PC?
Switch and PS4.
Oh,
But, oh my god, it was so good. I highly, 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 highly recommend it. And I've been trying to get back into running Dead Cells, like on hard mode. I'm trying to beat Dead Cells to get. I have 1 cell right now. I gotta get all 4 to beat it, like for reals. So, you guys been playing anything, seeing anything, doing anything?
I did go through. While I was out of town, I did go through 2 good series on Amazon Prime now, Amazon Prime, and that was Jack Ryan.
Oh, with
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
And that was quite good. And then I was really surprised. I didn't expect it to be so good, but instead I was pretty. I just blew through it in like 2 or 3 days. But it's called The Boys, and it's based off of like I think a graphic comic or graphic novel.
People have been telling me to watch it.
It is really good.
Yeah?
Oh my god, I blew through it really quickly and definitely look forward to seeing season 2. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, very violent and sexual, but like really good. Yeah, and really funny. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't watch new things or do new things.
Yeah.
I still play Diablo 3 on PS4 and love it. The latest season has been out for a few weeks now. Andrea and I are currently watching Deep Space Nine.
Oh, Deep Space Nine's awesome.
Yeah, except Renee Auberjonois, or I'm not saying that
yeah,
right.
the guy
but
who played Odo.
Odo just passed away, and that's super sad. I will see Star Wars. I think on the 24th.
Yeah,
the new Star Wars. I'm not a naysayer. I'm going into this with an open mind and good expectations. And
what were your thoughts of Last Jedi?
I am one of those people that didn't mind it. Apparently, everyone in the universe hated it.
Really?
I was not one of them. I enjoyed it. I guess
maybe everyone I've met liked it.
Okay, all right. Well, great.
Yeah.
Many people I talked to just talked about what an awful movie it was on many levels, and I liked it, which means maybe I'm simple. I don't know.
I liked it. There were a few scenes where I was like, eh. But, overall, I thought it was good.
I'd say a similar thing. I liked it, but there were some significant parts I didn't like. But overall, I'll give it a thumbs up.
I will say, and again, maybe I'm easily amused. I don't know. But the first time, when Luke was an astral projection and goes through him and it finally says "see you around" and disappears, I was just like, oh! Like I think me and about 20 other people in the audience all yelled at that moment.
Yep.
Thank you, Larry.
Oh, Larry, they didn't allow Chilean peso, and I'm all out of drinks, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to get some of my sponsored Wheelhouse whiskey. Some Wheelhouse whiskey. Wheelhouse. Drink it, or else. Drink it, or we'll stop giving you Wheelhouse whiskey.
You're fucking fired.
Thank you, Larry. Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry the Steadfast. Larry Man
Cheers,
100.
Larry.
Too kind.
We love you.
The other thing that I've... holy crap! She's
my
on
God,
a roll!
Thank you.
Oh, God, Johnny, you're going to kill me. All right, I got to have one more. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Johnny, all right, now we have to go to Memphis.
Small nip.
To Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's to you, Johnny. Thank you,
Johnny,
thank you
Thank you so much.
Seriously, I think we need to... It's effective. I think we need to try to route this in.
We do
somehow in 2020.
Yeah.
I think this needs to happen.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna put that on our list
It's
of
on the
goals.
way.
I think she's a drummer, so
Okay.
maybe we can set up a show with her band.
Yes, absolutely. We'll
if
put
you're-
that on
if
our
you're
list of
in a
goals for
project right now.
2020.
Yeah. Otherwise, the other thing I've been having a blast watching right now, I'm a fan of all the retro games, specifically Nintendo and Super Nintendo. They have a randomizer. It's a combined Link to the Past Super Metroid game. And all of the items both of those games are randomized throughout all levels. So there's doors where you go back and forth from Zelda to Super Metroid. And across both games, you have to find all the items for progression. Man. The Morph Ball, the Hammer, the Hook Shot, the Screw Attack, the Space Jump, the Charge Beam, the swords from Zelda. Then they're all dispersed across both games. And your goal is you have to beat all of Metroid and all of Zelda, then you're done with it.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's these crazy over the top runners, and they have tournaments and race each other. There are guys out there that can beat both games in like 3 hours.
Do they have, since everything's randomized, do they have, like, are there runs, are there situations where, like, you can't progress?
No. Everything always has a logic to it.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't put the hammer from Link to the Past in a chest that's hammer guarded. You know, like they won't do anything like that.
That's what I was wondering.
No,
it's like
that's in the programming. Everything follows a certain logic.
Mm-hmm.
So no, there is no unsolvable one.
Okay. So,
there's no unsolvable one.
No
Everyone can be solved. Yes.
So no matter the randomization, you can always win. Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
All right.
If you do it the right way and go to the right spot at the right time and get the right items from the right thing, that's up to you to figure out. And
Patrick says you should stream it.
I couldn't do it. I mean, I honestly, I mean,
that's half the fun of not being able to do it, though, right? I mean, like just watching you flail around. Like, God damn, son of a bitch!
We could. I would. Yes, if you guys really want to watch me swear at it and give up after 3 hours, sure, I'll try it.
Really
but these guys are pros. They are so good.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of these games. They know all the speedrunning tricks, all the glitches, all the block clips. And it's poetry in motion. I see parallels there between, practicing a solo for 7,000 hours versus speedrunning a video game in terms of trying to make something like as perfect as possible. And so it's not the same, but I appreciate what these guys do immensely. And I wish I could do that, but it's like, I got this guitar thing I have to do. I can't afford to spend 3 days just playing Super Metroid to perfect my wall jumps or my bomb climbs where you're in the wall and you bomb yourself all the way up. Yeah,
1/60th of a
I love that, but I can't invest that sort of time in doing that. I just can't because I got this guitar thing I got to do. But
this dumb guitar thing. Yes, there are 2 Patricks in the chat. Gunderslam is also Patrick. So, there you go.
I'm a member.
I got two Patricks. Hi, Patrick.
I was actually going to contact you guys during the spring.
Johnny, shoot us an email.
Yeah,
I know you
please,
did before, but shoot us another email and we'll get something set up, and we'll put Memphis on our 2020.
We'll work something out.
We'll work something out. All right. Anybody have anything else to say?
Sorry, I kind of monopolized that last topic. So
how dare you talk about interesting things on a stream? People only want to hear boring crap, like what we've been doing lately, and the last thing we've eaten. Speaking of which, the last thing I've eaten was when we were in Vienna. We stayed with this amazing burlesque troupe, and they made us this incredible, like goulash with spätzle in it, and they sent me the recipe.
Oh right, nice.
But the recipe had no measurements, so it was like add this, and it's like how much? I don't know. So Heidi just last night made the goulash, and she got it dead on perfect. It was so good. So we have the recipe for that goulash that we had in Vienna. Nice. If you guys want it.
Yeah.
How do you write down the
measurements? That would be.
I think she did. Okay. I think she did.
I'm no Heidi.
In Vienna, to recap, we stayed with Tomas and Sophie.
Yeah.
And
they made us amazing.
They were wonderful people and wonderful hosts. I still talk to Sophie.
I do too. Yeah, I sent her a picture of the thing, and she's like, "Oh my god,
awesome!"
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. Please make sure to get on the Patreon if you're not already. Patreon.com/Swords of the Trident. Pledge $1, pledge $5, pledge whatever you want. Anything gets you access to a whole bunch of amazing, fantastic stuff. We've got Meade Metal Festival coming up in January. We're going to be in California at NAMM, either playing or just hanging around, so come find us in California. at NAMM. And if you're not going to NAMM, but you're in the area, the Anaheim area, and you just want to hang out, shoot us a message. We'll figure out a time to go get dinner or hang out and get drink or whatever.
Happy about MCR.
We're going to... this hasn't officially been announced yet, but oh my good lord,
Whoa.
Tom, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
40 euros is like 400
700
American dollars.
Yeah.
All right. Let me bust out the good stuff for this. Hold on, I'll be right back.
God.
All right, Tom, just for you, Tom, I'm gonna bust out the good stuff. Be right back. You guys keep talking.
Oh my god.
My Chemical Romance reunion thoughts. I have none of them.
I like the tune Helena.
I don't know anything about that band.
Actually.
And I remember a couple of students way back in the day brought in. They wanted to learn how to play the Black Parade, so I learned that on guitar once upon a time.
I do know that song and saw a YouTube Avenged Sevenfold mashup of that.
Huh. I think I really I like the song Helena.
Is that Henry C. Dickel?
That's pretty well done.
Okay.
All right, Tom, this is my favorite bourbon of all of the single barrel bourbons I've ever had in my life. 1792 single barrel straight
77 Grandma!
I was just listening to Abigail the other day.
straight bourbon whiskey from hand selected by a local bourbon master dude
With hands.
He selected it with his hands. I will make sure, Tom, that when you come here from Out of Power that I have a full bottle on hand and we will celebrate together. But thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Kwanzaa, Feliz Navidad,
Feliz Kwanzaa.
Feliz Kwanzaa.
I gotta work tomorrow. Okay.
Aki's got to work tomorrow. Let's give him doubles. Boom. All right. Single barrel 1792. I mean, I wish this thing had smell-o-vision. You probably don't, but I do.
Whoa.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Supple, beautiful whiskey.
Holy moly.
We get drunk and drink whiskey together.
Hey!
And
So-
we're sailing the metal sea.
Thank you, thank you, Tom. Thank you to everybody else who's watching, who's supporting us on Patreon. We are incredibly lucky to have all of you here with us, all of you supporting us on Patreon. We are one of our claims to fame that we can actually legitimately say is that we are the #1 metal band that has never been signed on Patreon in terms of supporters, in terms of income, and all that sort of stuff. So the rest, there are metal bands that make more than us on Patreon, but they were signed in the past, or they, they were a major or are currently signed.
And now the record label is getting a cut of their Patreon.
Yeah.
With any luck.
So we are the #1, and that's thanks to you, to all of the support, and to to all of the fun super chats, all of the fun stuff we do together. So thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Make sure to watch out for the end of the year Shitty Beer Blind Taste Test Extravaganza. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have like 11 to 14 beers this year. We'll have oyster crackers in between. Aki will not work the next day.
Yeah.
It's going to be absolutely horrendous. Make sure to tune in for that. We'll let you know far in advance what we decide on the date on that. And until next time, Aki, you have the last word.
No, I'm just thinking how funny, like, I remember rewatching actually the Shitty Beer Taste Test.
Yeah.
And I think partly I was kind of buzzed, but like at the end when I found out that like the beer we liked was PBR and the one we didn't like was Miller High Life, I was like, oh!
Yep.
And if memory serves correct, you won. You got
you won
more,
last
Because
year.
I got one
correct.
right. I only got like what, 1 or 2 right. Like,
You only got 2 right, but that was more than anyone else got. So, but that's
I
enough.
feel like it was luck.
You won though. You did it.
We're going to have
So-
a wonderful prize again this
still
year
need to
for the
drink that
winner.
beer.
For the winner of the blind taste test. And
And the loser gets to chug the waste cup.
we got to figure out a better punishment because because last year, I mean, it
A
just
better, worse punishment.
it just tasted like
Yeah, they all
regular beer. They all blended together
because the joke's
perfectly.
on us. They put the same beer in all of those. So,
Yeah.
it's anyone's guess who will really get it right.
Oh my god!
Because they truly put the same beer in every single one of those containers.
So maybe what we do this year,
Duff Dry, and Duff Extra Cold.
Maybe what we do this year is we do a mixture of all the beers, and then
Cyanide.
Arsenic.
I was gonna say a shot of one of Aki's hottest hot sauces.
Oh God, no! I'm not agreeing to that.
I'd do that.
No fucking way.
I'm not gonna lose. So.
All right. Well, if you have a better
Unless you
idea,
want me to throw up all over your basement.
I mean, no. But
as long as we
I
film
think a
it,
shot would actually make some people throw up or whatnot.
okay,
yeah, it would.
a couple of dashes
sure.
maybe. How about a couple of dashes?
Ugh.
I know. I don't like it as
Hey.
much as you do. It's a punishment. It's a punishment.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you want content? Grab me by the ankles and don't turn me up and down, shake me till I throw up. Content.
Tom, Larry, everybody watching, if you have a better idea for a punishment for the Shitty Beer Blind Taste Test Extravaganza, let us know in the comments, or shoot us a message on Patreon, or post on the Facebook page. Basically, there's a million ways of getting contact with us.
Throw them over the car and throw them off a bridge.
Throw them off a bridge. Yep. So yeah, let us know what you think. All right, we should wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching, for hanging out, for all the super chats.
Down a Mickey's.
Down a Mickey's. That's a terrible punishment, but that's a good one. All right, we will see you next time. Aki, you have the last word. Ready, set, Aki, go.
Hi.
Tiny.
What's the last word, Aki?
Oh, I thought you turned it off.
Nope.
No.
I don't know. What did I say?
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.
Sarsaparilla.
Aki.
Merry Christmas.
Baba Booey.
Good night.